feeling, bro. I elected to ignore it, and I'm going to continue ignoring it after I just do these little two items. The question of the Epstein tapes that have been released, this whole day of video that has been released, and the Justice Department now saying, oh, no, it wasn't a suicide, and nobody in that cell, and no, there was never a client's list. After, of course, the client list was on Pam Bondi's desk, supposedly. Yes, Carlos, yes.
What does Princess Di think about it?
What does Princess Di think about it? See, ladies and gentlemen, this is what it's like to be me. I begin the show talking about a story that's just like, who gives a rat's ass what you think? What does Princess Di think about this? We'll have to ask her. You can ask her. We can find out what Princess Di thinks about it. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Just go ahead.
See, that was that second later that you should have passed the ball.
Jeez Louise. Anyway, so I was at the, yes, he is still on person. So, yes, anyway, a minute is missing from it.
Oh
And I
shit!
was
I thought I
watching
was the
that
point guard.
story develop. I happen to know some of the people that broke that story, and I was on a thread, a text thread, as that story was developing, and then boom, it hit, and then it exploded. That there's a missing from the, and I didn't mention any of it yesterday. But when Trump was asked about the Epstein thing today, he expressed, the Hill says, exasperation. You're still talking about Jeffrey Epstein? This guy's been talked about for years. You're asking. We have Texas. We have this. We have all these things. And people are still talking about this guy, this creep. It's unbelievable. I mean, I can't believe you're asking a question on Epstein. But we have some of the greatest success also, this tragedy. What happened in Texas? It just seems like a desecration to be focused on this Epstein story. So, but then Pam Bondi answered questions, and of course, up comes, well, what
Where
happened
you
to the
running
rest
to?
of the
These
minute?
fuckers just be running.
In this video, this 24-hour video that was released, there's a minute missing. And of course, that was seized upon like, oh,
Look,
in the
somebody is
video, the
open.
smoking
What the
gun,
fuck?
there's a minute gone from the videotape. Attorney General Pam Bondi on Tuesday sought to cast doubt outrage on the right over the Justice Department's recent memo on disgraced financier, and James will add,
I'm like, just by the slightest chance you get the rebound, let me just come right here, just in case.
I usually get it.
Democrat Megan, oh yeah.
Cause I seen my man release him. That's why I'm like, oh.
Donor.
They doubt you love
Funder.
it.
Backbone. Democrat Party. Jeffrey Epstein. The Justice Department and the FBI
Move on to this Epstein. You're not getting it.
roughly 11-hour
Yeah,
video
you're fried, sir.
recorded outside of Epstein's prison cell door.
You're not getting
Fell
Epstein.
claims
You're
that
not
he
getting
did
it.
not die by
Move on.
suicide. Some on the far
They
right
hiding it for a reason.
have seized on the time stamps in the video
I told
was
you
set
that shit.
from 11:58
My shit is
p.m.
banned.
to midnight.
That's my guy, right? I believe so.
This guy, I think so.
2 minutes.
Yeah.
It's 11:58. Next thing you know, it's midnight. Daggone it. And Pam Bondi said during the cabinet meeting the video is not conclusive, but the evidence prior to it was showing he. Oh, but the evidence prior to it showed he committed suicide. Now, she says for that minute that was off the counter, every night the video is reset. And every one of these videos that comes from the prison system should have the same missing 2 minutes when the video systems are reset. So we will
Just let you
see
walk right past him.
if that is
He
the
didn't.
case
He didn't cut you.
when they come back and say, There's more video. These videos have whatever.
Okay, so square moves a little bit.
I don't
Oh
even
shit,
want
I'm
to
bugging
know.
out. Go.
Somebody's open. Somebody's open.
I don't care what they say. I don't care if the videos are changed every night at the same time, and there are 2 minute gaps on all of them. This is never going. You know that this is always going to be in conspiracy land. Period. Period. And do I have a point of view on it?
Come on, dude.
My
Why
point
they
of view
doing?
now
You know,
is,
whatever,
frankly, I don't even want to say it. I don't
I'm not gonna let
even
my
know.
guys fucking score.
There are so many other things right now that I'm dealing with.
Guys always let them be leaving their guys. I don't get it.
Shoot himself with a gun.
Somebody's open.
Had no fingerprints.
AI.
Who's Vince Foster? Oh, Carlos. Vince Foster, you'd have to go back to the Clinton years. Let me just explain
Get
real
out of here.
briefly. Vince Foster tied
Trying
up
to run
with
this
Hillary,
base
one of
line
the
shit.
Hillary
Get out of here.
bigwig confidants in the Clinton White House. All of a sudden ends up dead in Fort Marcy Park in Maryland.
Fucking mad, man.
Huge controversy. Yeah, and he was dead. Apparently he shot himself.
Your pre-orders
Didn't have one of his
start
gloves.
tomorrow.
But there were no
2K26.
fingerprints on the gun, so he managed to shoot himself with the gun and not leave fingerprints
I'm
on
not
the
gonna
gun.
do that.
And what we were told
Till I
at the
find
time
out
was that the
more about it.
fingerprints
Of course, I'm just saying
were
that's when it starts. They just show the cover.
Because in the park there was sunlight, and the sunlight got rid of the fingerprints.
I'm supposed to enjoy this game.
Vince Foster.
Look.
That's where this is going. And I don't even really want to relive the Vince Foster thing, ladies and gentlemen. There have been a lot of unfortunate endings.
That shit don't be coming out. Let me doing the 1-2. Trying to do the 1-2 standing.
Served or
Come on, man. That's all you keep doing.
In fact, once upon a time there was a list.
That's his one move, Rick.
Run to the
Go to the
baseline.
corner and try to cut the baseline.
The term came from Vince Foster on. This was Vince Foster is claimed to be one of the first Arkansas. In Arkansas. That's because when
I
Bill
finally
Clinton
took
was
everything
governor
off except
of
for the
Arkansas. And then through the White House years, many people.
Talk again. You speak my language. My frequency went up. What you say?
I said I finally took everything off except for my, perfect, green animation.
How does it feel?
It feels good.
I told you with nothing on the screen, right?
You didn't notice that the last couple games I've been playing with y'all, that was all off. That's
No,
why
I didn't know. I didn't know. I don't be acting. I be in my own beautiful
I
zone
didn't
with
tell y'all. That was just me filling it out.
yeah.
And you see, I was hot.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, want to know what Princess Di thinks of it.
Nothing on the screen. Oh, nigga, I was gonna drop it
Except
off.
for I should take the what's the name off. Also, I left the takeover on the top one. I don't really paying attention to it.
Nah, that's gone.
It's still continuing. Right now, the last
I should take it off.
Only time I know it's taking over is when it's on my feet.
and there's still many people missing.
Other than that, I never know when my takeover's coming and going. I just be like, oh, hi, nation.
We will, on the other side of the commercial.
You know I'm gonna start right.
Commercials now, Carlos. Because on the other side of the commercial break coming back, we will let you hear voices from the left.
Shoot it,
AI, come on.
As they're continuing
Piece of shit.
over
Piece of shit. I don't know if that's it. Was that it?
Yeah, it was. Yes.
Piece of shit. Every time. Every time.
challenge to the federal government. We have all of that and more. So stay where you are. The Tuesday edition of Boston Open Rush Hour.
Look, he's back to the corner.
Yeah.
1970.
Pass the ball. Yes. Locked.
On this day, American singer,
2 to 3 years in jail.
songwriter,
Malik Beasley?
producer,
No. I just locked him up.
Oh.
multi-instrumentalist. David Campbell was born in 1994.
Go. I'm not. Go.
Yeah, three of them down.
Jalen Brunson doing windmills. Relax your shoulders.
Still no wins. He wanted them points. He didn't come down at all. Bitch ass.
Promotion of the year for Colonial Mills Group. China's Operation Dollar Killer is already in motion with a new axis of evil forming to crush the U.S. dollar. This could devastate your retirement unless you act now. Call 800-941-0498. That's 800-941-0498. Or visit freegoldguide.com/Bo to get your free 2025 gold guide and learn how to protect your IRA or 401k with gold. freegoldguide.com/Bo. freegoldguide.com/Bo.
Are you a breadwinner in your house? Life insurance covers the cost of living in case you're not there to provide. Are you a stay-at-home parent? Then consider life insurance to protect your loved ones too. Most people don't know if you have term life insurance, you may be paying too much. Term life insurance rates are historic lows. There's actually a price war among the top insurance companies. Call Term Busters and get a free quote fast. Term Busters will do all the hard work of comparing rates from top carriers to get you the best coverage at the lowest rates possible. Right now, a healthy 45-year-old non-smoking male can lock in $500,000 in coverage and just $55 a month for 20 years. That's right, level rate for 20 years. Smokers can get good rates too. Call now for your free rate quote. 800-200-3070. That's 800-200-3070. Stop paying too much for life insurance. Call Term Busters now. 800-200-3070. 800-200-3070. Sample rates of preferred non-smoker rate class. Exam required to qualify.
There's something happening in St. Petersburg, Florida, and resort living could be yours. With 361 days of sunshine when you live at the residences at 400 Central in St. Petersburg, Florida. Opening this fall. Call 727-205-8517. That's
Piece of shit.
727-205-8517. The residences at 400 Central in St. Petersburg, Florida.
Piece of shit.
To 400central.com. That's the
Lies.
400central.com.
Oh, I'm so upset. Give it that. I'm so upset. I'm on fire right now. I'm on fire. I'm on fire.
Requires a bachelor's degree and 4 years of experience.
Why they do that?
Expected salary range for this position based on the primary location for this
Oh,
position.
0 for 3.
New Jersey is
You usually make one, right? By now.
to $140,500 per year. Actual pay within the range will be determined based on experience, qualifications, geographic location, and other job-related factors permitted by law. A discretionary annual bonus may be available based on individual and company performance. This position also qualifies for the benefits detailed at
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Trademark, class name equals splash. You can apply at http://apply/apply/202506-11538.
Dedicated British Army and service members, like U.S. Army Major Scott Smiley, have paid a high price serving our nation and communities. Friends like you have shown your gratitude for Scott's service and sacrifice, not only through words, but through actions. This brave service member was in Iraq, leading his platoon when a car bomb detonated in front of him. The blast sent shrapnel through Scott's eyes, leaving him blind and temporarily paralyzed. But he refused to let his injuries stop his military career. Scott became the first blind active duty officer in military history before medically retiring years later. Thanks to friends like you, the Tunnel to Towers Foundation gave Scott and his family a mortgage-free, specially adapted smart home to help them live more independently. Please show that you appreciate the profound services made by America's heroes, the men and women who have served our country or our local community.
I jumped on time.
Show your support now. Donate $11 a month to Tunnel to Towers at T2T.org. That's
That was gonna be good.
T2T.org. Listen to this podcast now on the Red Apple Podcast Network. Cats and Pudding. Hosted by Jim Monroe.
She must say 19.
Miss Beautiful Jennifer Fessler. Hi, you guys. Listen, I'm so grateful for Housewives. It didn't pay the mortgage. And but you got these other gigs, which is good, but that's what you should be doing it for. And I say this all the time. I do treat a lot of people, actors, reality TV people, like a lot of my patients. And they always say to me, Jen, why don't you go on a show? Why should I I said, because you know what? It's, I'm going to go on a show. I want it to be not negative. I want it to be fun, fun-loving. I don't want it to be where I'm going to be, every day I come home and I feel bad
Who's
about
guarding
myself.
Pink
Because I'm
here?
fighting somebody. You, my friend, would never feel bad about yourself, no matter what. I mean, I don't know that I ever felt bad about
Obviously, you see
myself.
this
I
guy's
felt
not moving.
anxious, you know?
Oh, there
I
you go.
felt
Yeah,
exhausted
that's the
and
culprit.
drained. And having said that, if they asked me to do it again, I would. It was the most
You see, he just passed me, but I was opening that thread.
Download all of Rebel Media's
I don't
podcasts
know why he passed it. I just was like, I just be running my route. I don't be trusting these niggas to give me that. So I'm like, okay, go up.
James Golden, known popularly as most notably as
This is The Rush Hour with James Golden.
rush.
My friend, we have voices today from your fellow leftist, or your leftist, or the leftist in America.
I'm gonna say that y'all scary as and I don't give a Dumb little girls, when people die because of racism, not politics. Boom, I said I don't give a Am I saying no? No, 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 no. Because more YT people will have to DIE in order for mother to what? CARE. I said I don't give a and minds are here with me. We voted the correct way. You reap what the you sow. Just the night before the flash flood happened, y'all were okay with being stripped away from their families and never seeing them again. People being deported. Y'all were okay with that. Be okay
Weak ass behind
with
the
not
bell.
finding Sarah Lou. Be okay with not
That was
finding
a
Benny.
behind the
Be
bell.
okay with never seeing them again. Keep that
Let me get
same
that.
energy because
Run it back again.
I'm here.
Come on.
I am so
Come
here
on,
for
the
you.
fuck I can see this.
Some of you comments and stuff and
That
saying,
easy?
y'all didn't give a graduation school. He's sorry that it's white people now, but
Ugh.
that's gonna happen. This is gonna be a repetitive cycle gonna happen over and over and over and
Stop playing
over
that
and
bass line.
over and over and over again until y'all get tired. Racism cost y'all more than y'all thought.
This
Racism.
nigga can't
How
shoot.
did that? Who's that? Malone. Racism wrote a check that your ass couldn't cash. Yeah, racism wrote a check that your ass couldn't cash.
Stupid.
And
This
what did you pay for it?
nigga here. Travel?
Oh yeah. For any of you people that want to say, oh, children don't
Yeah,
vote.
keep holding the ball.
I'm
Travel,
sorry to
nigga.
these Americans and their children that died in them floods. Your
You
parents
packed your
voted
bags
for them to
and
die. So
everything.
take that
Everything.
bombardment with that.
Everything. Let me get to that.
Yeah. Doesn't that make more
Baseline,
sense?
man.
Ain't that what they say about the immigrants? They subjected their kids to this. Well, guess what? The motherfuckers that died in the flood subjected their kids to danger. Yeah. What's the difference? Wait, Texas has been cheering
Too
on
late,
ICE
me
all
too
across the country, and
early.
now y'all want sympathy for a flood? Have you lost your mind? No, I don't feel sorry for you. I feel sorry for the mom that had that 4-year-old ripped from her arms and will have to hear her
That
baby
pisses me
scream in
off.
her head for the rest of her life.
Block.
That's who I feel bad for, MAGA.
Pisses
You
me
guys
off.
voted to take this National Weather Service away. You guys voted and cheered on Joe
Get
shutting
off of me.
everything down. I don't
That's
care
a
about
foul.
you
What?
people.
You
I
could be a
hope you
little
stop
rough,
and listen
just a little
anymore.
bit, but no.
I hope the parents of these kids regret every day
Bro,
voting for
you
Donald
missing
Trump.
all your shots. What are you
And
calling for the
everyone
ball
here,
for?
we all know who they voted for. It's Texas and it's the king.
Another
In fact,
dumbass
it's
shot
something
by
little
you.
empathy tells me
Thank you.
everything. Like, sure, I
How?
absolutely hate that kids were lost today. And otherwise. But you guys have cheered on everybody else's
Good loud.
losses. Maybe it's all time we get some popcorn and watch yours.
We should have popcorn and watch the tragedy happen. Well, my friends, this is where some people are at in America. James Golden, it is Ghost Memories Rush Hour. Bill Withers, 3 weeks at number 1 on this day in 1972. Whatever you do, don't go away.
Good
We have
steal.
so much more. So,
Oh, you got to go back for it.
keep it right here. And stay strong.
Good
Get that
job.
green. You don't want to
I
move
tell you.
nowhere.
weekend's explosive rally, beating the S&P 500, the NASDAQ, even Bitcoin. And now they're warning the next surge is already underway. Get their free gold guide now at freegoldguide.com/show or call 800-747-6589. That's 800-747-6589. Learn how to move your savings into physical gold, 100% tax-free. That's freegoldguide.com/show.
Listen to this podcast now on the Red Apple Podcast Network. Building Bridges, that which unites us. A thought-provoking new podcast series hosted by Michael Hirschman, CEO of Soloviev Group.
I'm Michael Hirschman. Join me as I tackle vital national topics that affect the man on the street to the executive suite with unscripted, authentic perspectives that spark in-depth discussions with experts in the field.
Go to buildingbridges.nyc to watch episodes or download wherever you get your podcasts. WABC Traffic and Transit.
Sponsored by D'Agostino and Associates, the injury firm. Call 1-800-FIGHT-BACK. That's 1-800-248-3222. North off of Major Deegan just past Yankee Stadium, an accident in the right lane. South on the Bronx River Parkway at Boston Road, there's a wreck. And eastbound LIE by the Clearview crash. On Long Island, eastbound LIE just past exit 36, another wreck in the right lane. South on the Van Wyck at Jewel Avenue, watch out for an accident also in the right lane. The number 1 train suspended between Dyckman Street and 137th Street because of flooding, also causing delays on the 2 and 3 trains. That's 77 WABC Traffic and Transit. I'm Lisa Ritchie.
I'm John D'Agostino. Seriously injured? Call my team first at 1-800-FIGHT-BACK. That's 1-800-248-3222. D'Agostino will fight back. Temperature is rising like NTA fares. 77 WABC's got the coolest #1 morning show. City Breeze in the morning. It's summer on 77 WABC. This is 77 WABC Newsroom Extra.
There's a new twist in Texas's push to ban all products containing THC, which is the active drug in marijuana. The Lone Star State wants to ban THC vapes and gummies. A similar law that was passed in Arkansas has been upheld in federal court. That's something Texas Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick says he saw coming.
The idea that we can't ban the product has already been upheld by the higher courts on multiple occasions.
Patrick celebrating the ruling on social media, saying it won't be long until the Texas industry is snuffed out. But his THC ban was vetoed by the governor, who wants to regulate
Texas
smoke
hate
shops
weed.
instead.
His argument is flawed. Other courts, circuit courts have ruled we can ban the product. Other courts have
Now they trying to ban
He
THC.
said the goal is to make sure synthetic drugs aren't sold to children.
That's in the vapes and all the stuff, but that's,
News.
that means you don't like weed. Banning the whole thing.
This is the 77 WABC Market Report.
Texas, y'all moving backwards, dummies.
Struggling to figure out what to make of President Trump's new focus on tariffs. He says he won't extend rebates for August 1st for tariff deals. The Wall Street Journal says many countries are offering
Who got the boots here?
proposals because if they don't reach a deal, Trump likes to just tariff rates himself. Copper prices rose 10% to a record high today after President Trump said he'll put a 50% tariff on imported copper. He did not say when. He also said he'll give the pharmaceutical industry a year to a year and a half to bring more drug manufacturing back to the U.S. or put a 200% tariff on imported pharmaceuticals. Many on Wall Street are still counting on tariffs not being as high as feared, but Wells Fargo says they may be overly optimistic. Small business owners especially are very concerned about tariffs. Some say they're not doing anything new until they know what tariffs will be. Amazon Prime Day runs today through Friday. Adobe Analytics says more people are using AI to find deals that Amazon may not be advertising. Amazon warns of scammers, sending convincing-looking emails saying Prime memberships will be renewed, do not open. The Business, I'm Joe Connolly.
Keep listening for more. This is the 77 WABC Market Report.
Ask Steve Nash for your ass.
James Golden, known popularly as most certainly.
This is The Rush Hour with James Golden.
Rush.
All right, folks, before the break, we heard from
Steve
some
Nash.
of the TDS voters, some of the MAGA voters. Now, let's hear from some of their leaders. An example, two of them dealing with the situation in Texas. The first, Stacey Abrams, followed by Eric Swalwell.
It just happened in Texas. The fact that they slashed the National Weather Service, whether or not that was the direct proximate cause of those deaths,
That was a good
the fact that we're having that conversation is the issue. The fact that we aren't sure is the problem. And so we need to hold to what we deserve. We should not be dissuaded, especially as black women, as women of color, as people of color. We should not be convinced that we don't have power. They are mad at us for a reason. There are enough of us that we can change the outcome of elections, but also change the outcome of power.
I do think that lawmakers, we have a responsibility, though, to look at, did cuts affect the ability for folks on the ground that can have an earlier, better warning? But this is really government for government's sake. And for the last 6 months, we've seen an effort to undermine the hard work of government workers. Controllers who keep planes from colliding in the air, or FEMA first responders who go into the harshest hit places in America. But if the president's press secretary doesn't like the way this is being described, I would recommend that the president go to Texas and talk to the families and show leadership, because that's what presidents do.
He is going to go. I mean, he did say he is going to go. I think the question is then, how do you? I don't know if it's just threading the needle. I don't know if it's saying we can have two thoughts in our head at the same time. But how do you not let this become political, but still push for it?
Right, and again, my job is to make sure that we put resources in place to keep people safe. Our primary job as lawmakers is the safety of the public. And if there's a possibility that cuts at that agency affected the safety of those girls, we should understand that, and we should do better as we make funding decisions in the future. But again, right now, they're still looking for missing people. I understand the sensitivity around the issue. And again, first and foremost, I'm a parent, and this is just heartbreaking, and no parent wants to have to think that this could happen when their kid goes to camp. So lawmakers should get serious about resources as well.
Thank you. Thank you. I believe he was done. TLC. On this day in 1995, this was the #1 song in the world. Waterfall.
You're gonna get blocked. You deserve it.
TLC. The Democrats are determined that they are going to make a case out of no case. We've already demonstrated, ladies and gentlemen, there were no cuts that affected this. There were no cuts that affected the National Weather Service in this time. In fact, the National Weather Service had brought in extra people to make sure that they were fully staffed. The alerts went out. That's not even in question. So this is all the Democrats trying to stir up a scandal when there is just tragedy, and a massive tragedy. And instead they're looking for something, anything, so that they can try to gain points politically with the people, and use, while hearing from some of them who have nothing but hatred on their minds. This is a disgraceful moment. The Democrats and liberals in this country, it is an utter disgrace what these people are saying, what they're doing, what their leaders are saying, what they're trying to do. It's a disgrace. But that won't stop them from being who they are. Now, what else is a disgrace? A disgrace is the way that liberals are still going on and on about immigration. We have a few play for you. U.S. actor Acting Attorney Nancy Larson spoke about something that happened in Texas. And let's just hear cut one, Carlos. Let's just hear the report from, again, U.S. Acting Attorney Nancy Larson.
We're here to tell you that late at night on July 4th, Friday night at approximately 10:37 p.m. at the Prairieland ICE Detention Center in Alvarado, Texas, 10 to 12 individuals dressed in black military-style clothing began shooting fireworks and engaging in acts of vandalism at the facility. And this was part of an organized attack. Today, my office has charged 10 individuals with 3 counts of attempted murder of a federal officer. Each of the 10 are also charged with 3 counts of discharging a firearm in relation to a crime of violence. Each of these defendants faces a mandatory prison term of 10 years and up to life in prison. An additional co-conspirator was charged with obstruction of justice and conspiracy for attempting to conceal and destroy evidence in relation to the attack. And he faces up to 10 years in prison.
Yeah.
Let's discuss the incident. It was a planned ambush with the intent to kill ICE corrections officers. Make no mistake, this was not a so-called peaceful protest. It was indeed an ambush.
Now, what happened there, you heard her mention the fireworks, but the fireworks weren't all. They were vandalizing it. They were writing such things as ICE Pig around the detention center and parking lot. They were interceded upon by correctional officers, but 2 of these suspects later fired 20 to 30 rounds, gunfire, at federal and local officers, wounding 1 Alvarado officer in the neck. It was a planned ambush, and that's what she's saying. They were trying to lure them out. It was a planned ambush with the intent to kill ICE corrections officers. Police found 2 AR-15s, used AR-15 casings, body armor plate carrying loaded magazines near the scene.
99 steel.
And then
99 perimeter defense.
We have a motherfucking gargoyle out here.
Raid near at MacArthur Park in California, Los Angeles. Cut 2, Karen Bass remarks that she went there to try to intercede. This is what she said afterwards.
So this morning it was frightening in Los Angeles to see tanks essentially rolling onto MacArthur Park. I watched a video a little later to see the troops along with mounted patrols marching through in formation.
Got marching control.
The children that were there for their summer day camp had to leave and go into a building. They had to hide the children because they didn't want the children to see that the park was being taken over by ICE. It was an egregious show of force. I have no idea what their purpose was. I don't even think they detained anybody. At this point in time, I think they just want to sow terror and fear around our city. And every now and then, the military, the Custom and Border Patrol, or some other federal office shows up. Los Angeles was peaceful before June 5th. We need to go back to that. Thank you.
Gotta be quick at it.
So once again, she's calling basically those people enforcing immigration laws terrorists. And she's been doing that. Now, she says she doesn't know. There wasn't anything in there. I want you to listen to this. Cut 9, a woman who happens to be there. It might explain why there were quote-unquote no arrests. Cut number 9.
Alright, I am in MacArthur Park. It's completely cleared out. ICE and DHS just completely raided the park. Over 150 officers, authority personnel. They had fully motorized vehicles, horses. They were armed to the gill. Activists came through here 15 minutes before they raided the park and cleared as many people out as they could. It's a crazy scene here. Basically, people chased them away, so they didn't actually get to take anyone away. They used it as a photo op.
Activists came into the park 15 minutes before ICE arrived and got people out. What does that tell you? It was a leak of the operation.
Finish.
Activists came into the park. Play that from the beginning and listen to
I
that.
gotta keep my
So
guy
she's
away
saying
from
very clearly
yards because he
that
ain't
before the raid began,
nah,
people were
run that
living.
defense
One more time from the beginning.
and steals.
All right, I am in McCarthy Park. As you can see, it's completely cleared out. ICE and DHS just completely raided the park. Over 150
Oh, come on,
officers,
that was perfect.
authority personnel. They
I don't
had
care what you say. Look at him
fully motorized
running ass.
vehicles, horses. They were armed to the gills. Activists came through here 15 minutes before they raided the park and cleared as many people out as they could. Um, it's a crazy scene here.
Yep, exactly.
Come on, y'all.
You there?
You got the subs. Go ahead, please.
Stephen Miller. And
Fast.
also, DHS Secretary Tricia McLaughlin had some words to say about this incident and the way that ICE is being portrayed. Let's start with
Come on,
Tricia
get that.
McLaughlin
Yes.
at 4.
I'm still fast.
Who is she protecting? Is the MS-13 gang members we're going after? Is it the child rapists? Is it the drug traffickers? Which of the violent criminals who are
I'm
terrorizing
not
Los
still.
Angeles streets
I
is
ain't
she
gonna
trying
lie
to
to you.
protect?
Let's try
Because
that
her
again.
is not American
No,
citizens
nigga, you
or
supposed
her
to do
own
the no
constituents.
lob, nigga.
We know that in the past 150 days, under President Trump and Secretary Mills, we've arrested almost
It's too
600
late. Yeah, dumbass.
suspected terrorists. 2,700 members of Trenday Aragua. For viewers who are not
English.
familiar with Trenday Aragua,
These
there is
little
this
shooters.
highly sophisticated gang who kills, rapes, and maims Americans for sport. They enrich themselves
Yeah,
by
right.
sex trafficking young
Kills and
women. They
maims
are marketers
Americans for
for
sport.
America's streets.
I can get into that.
Countering them.
Where the fuck are they?
DHS is a law enforcement agency, and they are enforcing the law. And what these Democrat politicians continue to do
You
is
see my
they
good eye,
I'll go hunting them for
good
sport.
eye, and good arm.
they brutally demonize and terrorize enforcement officers.
Cause I was
They
hitting
take
it with my
white hats and actually egg on
combine moves and
police
shit.
to go after
Oh, come
enforcement
on.
officers. Like you mentioned, these two violent assaults in Texas assault over the weekend and Portland as well. This has to stop. It is an urgent because because we're seeing police beaten against our law enforcement. This administration under President Trump and Secretary Mills, we are not having it. And if you put a single beat on our law enforcement, you will be arrested. You will be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law.
Good
Ladies and
shit.
gentlemen, Stephen Miller was on Fox, and he had this
That's
to
out.
say about what is happening to Border Patrol ICE agents at sea.
It is an insurrectionist movement. It is an attack. And it is
Fuckers.
solely domestic
And I
terror in
understand
Mexico.
that.
When you have the mayor of Los Angeles mobilizing,
Stand
agitating,
up. Why did you?
mobilizing the
We're
mob
going fast break. Why you not finding your
because
guy?
a federal
Look,
law
what is
enforcement
this?
has to leave her city. This is a settled constitutional question. Federal law is the supreme law
Oh,
in our
he
nation.
ate.
You cannot nullify it. You cannot succeed from it. It is the law of the United States of America. So these insurrectionist Democrats are every day engaging in rhetoric that is incentivizing, that is encouraging, that is fomenting
Come on.
terrorist attacks against ICE officers. Not only in the shootings that we've seen recently, but ICE officers are being doxxed, their families and children are being threatened, their addresses are being posted online, they're being subjected to
Damn it,
extreme
Jeff, that was
domestic
you.
terror.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, on a somewhat different note, coming out of Hollywood, many of you know that there is a new Superman movie. I guess this is about the
Damn, I
continuing
should
Superman
fix the.
reboot for the last, I don't know, 15 years. It's like, how many Superman? Really? Another Superman movie? When another one? And this guy, James Gunn, who was asked about filming the Superman movie, which I guess he whatever. Anybody who needs to film it, whatever. This is what he had to say. Mr. Superman. Exactly what the movie is about, I think, like you know, we love our immigrants. We love, yes, Superman is an immigrant.
Good shit.
Like we support in this country are immigrants, and if you don't like that, then you're not American.
You think we shit out of here?
Unless you're doing
Miss.
communication,
Yeah, he was put in position.
which was fairly easy to hear what his point was. And we're not American unless
That
we're
same
American.
shit is why it don't help no more. I'm not doing it no more.
The new Superman was just like an illegal immigrant.
Oh, come on.
Be sure to take the kid over there. 1966, the Beatles released an all-renamed four-track EP in the United Kingdom. Drive My Car, the show you've all seen. Before making cuts.
Good
Four
cut.
tracks taken from the
Hmm?
album Reverso.
So that was a good cut.
Good cut, like juke move.
2016.
Yeah. I'm talking about when I passed it,
Oh yeah,
you
yeah,
was
yeah,
coming and you went back.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
They thought
Right by him. Oh shit. Ow.
alright. Oh, it's a shooter foul. Okay. But I was trying to do the 1-2. You know
Oh.
me. Trying to do the 1-2 and it did that. Thank you.
Roger Stone here for Colonial Middle School. Ask yourself a terrific
Look at that.
home is the look asset that
You
serves
wanna
all
get your
your
guys?
business and economic shops.
Get your guys.
800-747-6589.
Yes.
That's 800-747-6589.
Unfortunate.
Or visit
I got experience for them.
Claim your free 2025 Gold Guide. You'll learn how to protect your IRA or your
Yeah, that's
savings.
that perimeter defense right there. Look at that. 99.
That's freegoldguide.com/stone.
Hello, this is John Sterling. You may know me as the former voice of the Yankees, but today I want to talk to you about something that's very special to us here at WABC, Shriners Children. For more than 100 years,
Bro, how?
their patients with the most amazing care anywhere, and this is only possible because of people like you, kids like Pippin.
All that fucking space.
Here's Pippin with his story.
That sucks is funny, man. You can tell sucks any player that has it. Cause that's what my boy has.
Oh, right. Yeah.
See that? Left my guy. I guess somebody leaving this person over.
Jump, motherfucker. Dang. That's that 99. That was random as hell. You was wide open, he just hit. And it gave me a delay. Like all the shit just made sense for the
Yeah,
99.
cause I was saying, I was there. I was like, okay, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming. All right, it's not coming.
Yeah, come here, 99. I want to cook you now.
He got 99 steals too. You know. So this is a great combination.
Give me that. I don't got 99 shit. Stop fucking playing with me, nigga. Y'all ass.
Make sure it's comfortable.
99 what, nigga? Y'all ass.
Look at that son. Yo, because he's going left, right, left, right. He's using his analog.
That groovy shit out of here.
He's going left, right, left, right, left, right, left.
Wake up, wake up.
Somebody's open, dude. Yeah.
Split cat. Yeah, I was using Bradley Bill for a while. Then I used fucking Caruso for a while. Them niggas is all slow, my nigga. I'm back on
That's what I'm using
Suggs.
now. I like his movements. That's what I got right now.
Back on Suggs. I was like, oh my gosh. I was trying to for mad
I
games.
like his defense. Well, I like his movement. That's all I'm saying.
He didn't like that.
Yeah, I be watching. I'm always watching. Thanks to Instagram. It's the lane when I go to whenever I want to get inspiration. My buddy game. I'm on my way. Yo, his tween to the jump shot is a beautiful thing, man.
Yeah, this shit is nice. It's
This shit
coordinated.
I'm
It's
talking
quick.
about Follett.
Yeah, I mean, I'm talking about filet.
Yeah, his shit is like, and it's like wide tweens.
Yeah, and it's like you don't want to reach though.
Yeah.
That'd be the funny part. Nobody want to reach at that.
No. And that's what I'm saying. I'll be reaching. I don't give a fuck.
You could.
You gonna
but,
stop this motherfucker?
Yeah, you could. You just gonna make him like do another move, like drive or something.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying, but I think if we was in the same condition and played it, we would give him that.
Of course.
Stop him. It would be a headache.
No, trust me, I know. Like I said, I guarded that before, so I understand what you mean. Yes, it's not unguardable, but you know, sometimes I guess niggas just be watching. I don't know what niggas be doing. You so worried about getting cooked, you letting him just do it.
So he just be unbothered.
Nope.
Jump shot.
Yep, unbothered.
Splash. Give me that. Come on, guards.
Of course.
And trust me, I be looking for the tweens.
I hate that I smacked it like that. Give me that. Yeah, this is my career. The fall camera gave me mad new energy. I love this camera.
Yeah, the default is my mom was using that.
They did they thug thizzle with that one. No, but it's like everybody tries it, but just like I probably did before, and you know, I just went to my drive or whatever I like. Nah, you just have to get used to it, like make it nice.
Yeah.
Nah, this is the view for real. Like I get why they defaulted it. Once you master it, you understand the defense and the offense, and nah, it's still the non-transition and the going back and forth. I love that. No turning or cutting, just smooth. Throw me, okay. Super Saiyan out.
Give me that.
ABC News, first at 59 past the hour.
Oh, and it's on Paul.
Tuesday, July 8th. Good
Chuck
afternoon.
D.
I'm James Flippin. Let's dive into the 5 stories you should know at 5 o'clock.
Out of bounds.
More than 100 people are dead as a
Dude,
result
you
of
know,
fires
what I've
in
been doing
Southern
is it's
California.
set up for you to do a 23 right there to go away from the basket.
Rescue operation
Mm-hmm.
proving extremely
It's set up for you to go
there are still
right to the left, and then
And
you do
then
your
do a
move.
1-2 or whatever.
Yeah.
County where 27
That's what I'm saying. You have to learn that's learning the game.
President Trump set to meet with Israeli
It's
Prime
set up
Minister
for you to
Benjamin
do a
Netanyahu
euro right there, something.
speaking during a
Aha!
recently about the war in Gaza. The president saying they've got to get that solved.
Just let me get that.
And Special Envoy Steve Witkoff says they're hoping to have an agreement on a 60-day ceasefire by the end of the week. Sentencing date for Sean Combs will stay the same. However, submitted during a virtual hearing today, both sides in the case proposed the original date of October 3rd. Combs' attorneys have been pushing for that date to be moved up. Last week, Combs was found guilty of transporting her for prosecution, but cleared of more serious charges. President Trump has an opinion that says
Transporting people for prostitution. That's the charge you got. Shit is nothing.
noting that Democratic Socialist Zoran Mamdani is leading in the polls and cautioned New Yorkers not to vote for him. Trash is
You saw my
mounting
tweet.
in Philadelphia as a strike involving thousands of municipal workers now
Just let me get that.
days 8 to 9,000. Union workers walked out on the job last week, impacting trash removal and other services such as 911 dispatch. Trash piled on city streets keep growing. Residents say
Give me
the
that.
smell is overwhelming.
I said, let me get that.
Oh, they lied.
They lied.
They lied.
They
See, that's how
lied.
you teach team defense.
Sunday, July 20th, gates
Quick
open
shot.
at 8:30
I
a.m.
missed. I had to wait a little bit longer, and I would have nailed it. I know
End zone home run derby.
I know all them shots. Throw me, Yagam. No?
John Sterling will call the game.
I'm gonna try this again. Yagam. No?
Special guests include Dwight Gooden, Art Shamsky, and 77 WABC hosts. For more information and to buy tickets,
Splash.
ShrinersChildren'sChampions.org. That's ShrinersChildren'sChampions.org. Your overnight weather forecast
Ciao.
from 77 WABC. Mostly cloudy. Low near 75. Senators Todd Young and Rick Scott among the upcoming guests as Katz and Cosby with Rita Cosby and
Hey.
Podcast of the Seas is next. I'm James Flippin.
A birdie piece nugget. Just let me get that. No? Ciao. Let's talk about it real quick. He missed.
Numbers.
I got it.
Oh,
Like
shit.
that.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Get out of here. Lie.
All the way.
You tried to get the freebie. You got blocked.
He got the Democrat nomination because that shows you where the Democrats have gone. He actually wants to
He trying to end his life.
a great guy, a rich guy, grocer, does a good job. He wants to take over. He actually told me the other day, he said certain stores are going to be taken from him, and they won't be run by John Monson. He wants a good operation, but he actually said he wants to run
Oh,
it.
he want the ball. Why they do it right on time, man?
They don't play.
Motherfuckers don't play. And how I know it's going to go down.
They just still locked in after still getting smoked. Still locked in. Passing it to the right person.
Like, I kept him down. He only had 11.
Everybody is taking the press conference and gives you a shout out. I don't think they'll have any problems getting really any avid numbers or passes.
Oh, man. Use my screen. Oh, that was a smart.
It was. Yeah. He went on a straight drive, but it's his body that made me go out. Don't Yeah.
So chairman of the Republican Party in Brooklyn that's evaluating who the heck he's going to support this year. And we got Governor Pataki, one of the best governors New York State has ever had. Governor, what the heck is going on?
Well, I think you're going to have a lot of members of the
I
Senate
like the
coming to
uncertified
the
part.
Red Apple and Christie's supermarket right after the president's Senate of this the last ever meeting. But what is going on is New Yorkers
You
are
got it. Oh.
taking the risk of voting in someone who is utterly incapable of running the city. Not only incapable, but what he wants to get done would be destructive. So as long as we get
Hey!
between now and November, and hopefully
Shut up.
New Yorkers will see the light and understand the need to elect somebody who can do things.
Governor, let's talk about this. Who are the people supporting? Because these people, look, Hartford,
Yo, that was still.
Governor gets in that if you own a condo, if you own a home, if you own a car in New York City, guess what? It might be worth 50%. And if the real estate is worth 50%, then the banks
Give me
will
that.
grow. I mean, and we're in reference to social programs.
I stole that
You're
pass.
absolutely right, but you're speaking rationally. And I don't think his supporters are activists. What they're doing is you have to understand they're driving the pro-Hamas, jihadist, anti-Semitic card. To me, as an example, that's just inexcusable and those shouldn't be
Lillard is watching.
allowed whatsoever.
I know.
But the other people backing it are
You
college
didn't see my
students
2-3.
who
All
take
right,
that and
next.
said they got screwed. And I
Sitting there
understand
watching.
that. Most college are told, oh, everything's going to
Get
be
out of
okay.
here.
You're going to do
Oh,
really well.
big
And
game
for
to it.
$100,000 in student
Amazing
debt to
layups.
get a job that isn't going to pay you $500,000 a year, nobody values your degree because they say, get this degree.
Put
And
back
you go,
in.
well, wait a second. They don't
Yo,
understand.
I said for me.
They understand that they're disillusioned with what's going on. But you know what is interesting is he's a socialist Marxist.
Let me get that.
That's supposed to be a working class movement. The people who
Yeah,
are
my perimeter,
the
my
hands
perimeter defense ain't 99 got you a lot.
who were pampered
Give me
their
that.
whole lives and now see
Oh, you want
themselves
some?
as
You want some? 99? You want
as
some?
business
Mind your business.
shirkers are disillusioned.
What I'm concerned about, one of the things you didn't hit on, Governor Pataki, and you hit on, you were being, hitting a number of topics. This guy, we're just starting to look the opposition research against him because we're going to get to that in a sec. But you look at what just came out, just in the
Told
last
you, y'all.
24 hours.
Yeah.
He's anti-Hamas. He was giving the finger to
Oh,
what did you mention?
the really gonna pass to my guy. Yeah, so he says they're gonna hit him.
Research, I remember.
Or the color hair, but they're gonna hit him
Was the biggest
first.
hardline phony. And nobody was interested. Nobody realized he was a con artist.
But I got to tell you,
Ah, that
those
baby.
people
My
who
arms are strong.
was a primary.
I put that up. I was trying something different.
Yeah, I know.
Without the R2. That shit, it gave me a nice animation, but nigga, that shit felt weird. R2 give me like strength. Yeah. Even that one, I'm this on my own.
It might have been a different result. I would believe. I would hope that the Democratic Party. I would hope so.
Yes. I got the force field twirling in there like Avatar.
Judge Weinberg, you were there at the press conference yesterday. They're finally doing their homework. I mean, some of the research that
Huh.
they're doing. This is a total failure of the media, the journalists, and the Democratic Party to confront this kid with his own background. And I'm making it up.
And I let you pas.
Yeah, run the play. Run the play.
He's on interviews, he's on statements, pointing out
Come.
this rabid social.
I said, oh no. Oh, that's good anyway. I wanted to lie. That shit was about to be so fire.
Post-closing, oh, that's good. So everybody's going to ban the buildings, nobody's going to build anything. That's a great idea. Raise the minimum wage so people lose their jobs because small business can't pay the minimum wage. You're a vowed supporter of Hamas and the Islamic Jihad.
Chilling sucks.
You're really serious. You're really serious.
That was fun.
What makes this guy CEO of General Motors, a big automobile company? Well, he wants to be CEO of New York.
Is it made me? Is it gold member?
It's like I'm waiting for. I could almost think of City Park. He hasn't offended. And like you said, also Judge Weinberg, and John, what's interesting? This guy is a blaring neon sign.
Yeah, it has.
Yeah, it has. He won't put fingers where. I noticed that too.
Ariel.
It's all over his social media. He hasn't taken it down. And what else is there?
And by the way, let me say how important this man is for a permanent revolution against America, against the Intifada. This is a violent revolution. This is not only against the Jewish community, it's against the Christian community. This is a radical Islamist movement. Let's see how Alan, we got Professor Dershowitz on the phone. Let's see how Alan Dershowitz feels about this. We didn't want to bring in Professor Dershowitz.
Absolutely. Let's bring in Professor Alan Dershowitz, of course, Harvard Law School professor emeritus. We love him. Professor Dershowitz, your reaction as you hear and the latest news. This just came out a few hours ago that Mamdani, who of course the Z-Man as we call him here in New York, visited a very controversial Brooklyn mosque just months after the imam there called for the annihilation of Israel. Your thoughts?
Well, you're letting one group completely off the hook. The biggest group of useful idiots, of course, are Jewish rabbis. A group of Jewish rabbis just endorsed Mamdani. Now that the IRS says that rabbis and
I haven't
pastors
rebooted my modem in a long time. Maybe I need to do that.
we're going to hear reform rabbis, radical rabbis endorse this man that's happening.
Nah, it's usually fine. I'm just noticing something going on right
Here's
now.
this writer. Gertrude Stein nominated Hitler for the Nobel Peace Prize. She was a
Yeah, I just purchased me a small drone.
very, very close to the
A
head of
small
the
drone?
Gestapo. She
Yeah,
helped the head of the Gestapo escape. There have been Jewish idiots from the beginning of
trying to
time,
think ahead.
and more of them voted for him
And
than
some disasters. I can use my drone, go around. Like, oh yeah. See, a DNS server can't be used. The DNS server did not respond within time and shit like that.
How was that iced coffee? Good?
The iced coffee, you want to know something? I usually.
What you say?
I was talking about that iced coffee that finally was not bad.
It's called a
That I tasted.
cappuccino. It's a cappuccino.
Yeah, that one's not bad. Usually they just.
Okay,
It
good.
don't taste nasty because if you like
That's
coffee,
the
you're
only
just gonna fucking
Starbucks
like
I
it.
like is the cappuccino. Those.
But them should be having the nicest name. That should be like caramel cream birthday cake. They like
Not
coffee.
much caffeine.
Nigga, you lied to me.
Not much caffeine in there, but it is a good thing to drink.
Why you tell me you said like caramel birthday cake and it's coffee? Lie. That should be ass. I hate it. All of them. I'm like, yo, this is the same coffee and everything. In every bottle.
Everything on your list.
The company is just a label company with the same coffee. And it's changed the name. Which name y'all got today? All right, Black Ice Watered Down. All right, drop it. Same taste. This is the first one I was like, how it tastes
Something
so
going
good.
on with my internet.
Your internet is acting up, being nail.
I'm gonna get off. I'm gonna turn it off and reboot mine.